Now that the walls are going up, we have to start preparing for building our window and door bucks for our openings. We're going to learn the material that we choose to create the proper buck. We're going to learn about construction as well as sizing of the bucks. We're also going to talk about proper installation and bracing. So let's get those bucks built.
Bucks provide the attachment surfaces for windows and doors while at the same time holding back the concrete. Bucks can be made from wood, plastic, or metal depending on job requirements and budget. Logix carries an extruded vinyl buck material called V-Buck that is made to the Logix specifications. V-Buck is a good option for windows and doors. Bucks are also commonly made from dimensional lumber. V-Buck is light, clean, easy to cut, and comes with corner pieces that allow you to cut the channel to the rough opening dimensions. Now install the corner pieces to assemble the window. You may want to pre-assemble them so they're ready to go into the wall as it goes up. For smaller windows, you can even pre-assemble the corner braces that will be required for the pour. Using measurements from the assembled bucks, you can determine the opening size for the ICF wall. Remember, it's the outside measurements you want to cut the forms to, not the rough opening size. This will be approximately 3 inches over the rough opening dimensions, but it's a good idea to leave a little wiggle room. Logix makes 8-inch half-height forms and 4-inch height adjusters that make sizing the height of window openings much easier. You might want to take these dimensions into account when designing your window openings. Before installing the window buck, check to be sure the required rebar has been installed. Once the opening is ready, slide the window buck into place. You can secure it by using reinforced fiber tape or screws. If using wood bucks, you will need to install some type of anchor hardware to ensure the buck material is secured to the concrete. Screws, lag bolts, or anchor bolts will work fine depending on opening size. For large windows and doors, you may find it easier to assemble the bucks in place. Concrete is very heavy, so it is essential that all openings are braced both vertically and horizontally to ensure that the window dimensions are maintained during and after concrete placement. You can use preformed reusable braces or you can use dimensional lumber. Large openings can also be braced with jacks. Bucks should be braced every 18 inches to hold concrete pressures during the pour. Remember, when in doubt, it's always better to overbrace. You'll need to cut holes in the sill of the bucks so you can place concrete under the windows. A 4-inch hole works well.
What did we learn about window and door buck installations? We learned the buck material can be vinyl, it can be wood, or it can be steel, just depending on the specifications. We learned that the rough opening of a window or a door is actually the inside dimension of our buck material, so that those items will fit later. We learned that we always want to cut out openings in the bottom of our buck because that's where we're going to place concrete first, and we want to make certain they're filled. Next, we're going to talk about additional form support.